has lost anywhere between 40 and 60% of people's money. And I will not name him because I don't want to injure him. We can all be wrong, and that includes Melody and I, too. So I'm not going to do that, but these people are getting killed out there because I've got the people calling me and say, oh, my goodness, what do I do? And one of the major problems is sons and daughters calling me, emailing me, and I call them up, and they say, I can't get mommy or daddy to do this, that, and the other thing. They just won't get rid of their CDs. They get piles of money in banks. They get fully paid insurance policies, annuities. It's insanity.
One thing, Bob, that I also do here a lot is I do a lot of conference calls with husbands and wives, sons and daughters, and it's a wonderful thing to do. So you can always give me a call. And, folks, you just can't, everything you hear out there, and, do your own research also, find out about certain things and make sure that you are going in the right direction. And so, you can do a lot on your own as far as, once you get this information from us, think about it and make sure you are doing the right thing. And every situation is different, and we often talk about the suitability. So that's a very important factor.
Well, one of the things, Melody, I've run into, and this should all make you feel good in a way, is I've run into PhDs and masters people who don't have a clue to what I'm talking about.
No, they don't, yeah.
And so you people that went to the 10th grade or just finished high school don't feel bad because those guys over there don't know any more than you do. And the only reason we know is Melody has been in her business for 14 years, and that's all she does. And she knows that market backwards and forwards, and she's the only one I've ever met who talks about suitability rather than just saying, well, if you want to buy this good, this is what it costs, and that's the end of it. She does a little bit more than that. And I give up my time to help people. And when I was a broker, I used to get $2,000 an hour to do what I do for people today for nothing. And I had an insurance license for 25 years. I was a trader for 25 years and a broker for 28 years. And plus, I've been writing the International Forecaster for almost 20 years. So I've had two distinct different careers, but they are close to one another. So I have a vast field of knowledge, and the chances of my being correct are about 98%. And, of course, the big factor is, are we correct about where the markets are going? And so far, we have been spot on, as they say in London. And I expect that hopefully, and I hope that angel stays on my shoulder, that we will continue to be that way so we can help people. You got to remember, I don't get paid to do this. I do this to help people. There's no other newsletter writer in the world that I know of that even answers letters and emails of mine call people. And so we're here to help. And all I have is a publication. And, I had a woman come on a program that I was on Monday morning. And believe me, I had nothing to say to this woman previously, although I had talked to her some 3 or 4 years ago, subscriber. And she went on and on about how I helped her and made all the right decisions for them and saved their bacon. And that makes me feel great, and that's my reward. We get about 5 or 10 letters a day like that. And I don't post them in the publication because I don't have an ego problem. But anyway, we are helping, and I hope we can continue to do so. And keep the questions coming from both Melody and I if you need help, and also questions for us in the program because the program's for you. So you have to do your part and write your email questions and send them in. If you don't have a computer, you can mail them into Melody, and she'll bring them on the show. We don't miss anything.
I got an email in when we were talking about storage, and they said you could also use the Delaware Depository. And that's true, you can. But, I mean, if you're living in Kansas City or something like that, that's a little ways away. But it's a good place that I have also that I wanted to talk about, some information about foreign holdings and so forth. But, yeah, buy a safe, and they also suggest buy some land out in the country and do a little gardening on top of it. So, but I guess the key thing, too, is they also said divide it and keep it in separate locations. So that you can certainly do, and you sort of mentioned that with the different locations of the deposit and the deposit boxes at the bank. And even if you're home, if you don't have a bank and you just find some neat little crannies in your home and order crooks and crannies in your home to hide your gold, don't put it all in one place. Put it around, and don't put it in your bedroom. Don't put it in your bathroom or your kitchen, because those are the first place burglars go to. And what really makes the theft high is telling somebody you have it. Most burglars are just going to break in and grab the closest things or check bedrooms, grab the jewelry, and leave. So, and we're going to leave right now for a few minutes as we're heading to break. Stay tuned. And thank you for joining us this afternoon. You're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading, 1-800-375-4188 for all your gold and silver coin needs. And, of course, for your I know what that is, Bob, for your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. Sorry, Bob. A complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. Give us a call, folks, please, on 1-800-375-4188. Bob, please tell us about the International Forecaster.
No.
Okay.
The International Forecaster is about business, finance, economics, and social and political issues all over the world. We publish on Wednesdays and Saturdays, about 35 pages each time, by email, and we have a hard copy that goes out twice a month for those who do not have email. If you'd like to visit our site, that address is the internationalforecaster.com. The International, Forecaster.com. If you'd like to send us a letter or a question or something like that, the email address is international_forecaster@yahoo.com. international_forecaster@yahoo.com.
800-375-4188. That's 1-800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue. And, of course, you can earn a free subscription to the International Forecaster by purchasing your gold and silver coins here at Discount Gold and Silver, your $20 gold pieces. And just give us a call at 800-375-4188. It's still every day I am amazed at the information that I hear out there. And, folks, if you hear something, give us a call at 800-375-4188. Check it out. If I don't know the answer, I'll find it out for you. So there's just so much garbage that's circulating out there, and everything is being sensationalized, and it's just and it's coming from places that we should trust and for truth, and certainly that truth is being clouded. I got some questions coming in. I just saw here where it looks like the Postal Service, we talked about them a couple times, Bob, how massive deficits could force the post office to cut out one day of mail delivery. And so we might be cut down to 5 days delivery, no weekend mail. And I'll tell you what, the little post office in Fort Matilda, they're not allowed to hire anybody. They're struggling. They handle a big big area. They're one of the major ports for express mail and for registered and insured shipping, and they're not allowed to hire anybody. And there's so they're being stressed to the point. And I had one lady tell me she was actually losing money because she was working too many hours. They won't pay you. So it's just another sign of the time.
Well, I think people should be aware, though, that many of the people who work in the post office are not permanent employees.
That's true.
And they are part-time until they get taken in permanently, which means they got to work their way through a list. So the post office has made efforts to loosen the situation up by giving early buyouts or encouraging early buyouts